so glad to be able to ask you some questions, and that way you can share with everybody watching why it is that you do what you do and what led you here today.
Oh, wonderful. Well, as you know, I'm a physician assistant and I practice dermatology, mostly cosmetic injectables, cosmetic medicine, as you would know. 30 years ago, I graduated from physician assistant school and I went into primary care, but I always had this deep love for skincare. And dermatology just really caught my interest, and so after I kind of did my time in the regular medical industry, I gradually, and actually now it's been 20 years ago, started in dermatology and cosmetic injectables. So I'm kind of the old school injectable person. We call ourselves the OGs. So I've actually been doing cosmetic injections like Botox and Juvederm for about 20 years. What started my whole journey in medicine was when I was 13 years old. My dad took me to the Field Museum in Chicago, and they had this exhibit of the human head. And it was different, I know, right? It's not for everybody, right? It was slices of the head, and they were just cross sections of the head, and I thought, oh, that is so interesting. And so it just really sparked my interest in medicine, and my mom being a nurse had these med surge books. I don't know that they make these books anymore because everything's on the internet, but showing like just pictures of unusual things in medicine. It was all illustrated and written, and so I just had this love for medicine early on, and went to PA school, and now here I am.
Well, that's wonderful.
30 years later.
That's awesome. That is so interesting.
Yeah.
So what is it that makes you have, or what brings you passion, I guess, in your career today?
It's ultimately helping people. I think, I can only speak for myself, but I think in general, most people want to get into medicine because they want to help people. And it truly gives me the greatest joy because I can help people to feel really good about themselves. And it's not always about cosmetic injections, because that's 90% of my day is cosmetic injectables. But remember, I take care of skin cancer too, because I do a little bit of dermatology still. But sometimes it's just the interaction with patients. You know, because I'm kind of like a therapist in a way. Really, I am. I know about the pet names, you know, the grandparents, the kids. You think about it, if you see a person for Botox every 3 to 4 months, I've seen that patient 3 to 4 times a year. I learn a lot about each patient in that year of time. And then I've been seeing some of these patients for 20 years. And so it just gives me really, really deep joy.
I can see that. You are very warm and friendly and trustworthy, and I know that comes across to everybody that you come into contact with. And skin is our largest organ, right? So Absolutely. It is so important and vital to take care of it from the inside out. I know in your past that you have also studied and been a trainer. I don't know if you felt like sharing any part of that.
Well, sure. I did do some training in the fitness industry, but I competed as a professional athlete in the fitness industry, and so I love structure, and I love competition with myself. So that's really what that was about, and I don't know, it just guides me to just be better at everything I do. It's just my personality, my deep personality. And with that said, when we talk about skin as our largest organ, my background in the fitness industry led to a very structured diet. So I learned firsthand what I put into my body, the outcome that would be portrayed by my physical appearance, not just by maybe my body composition, but my skin.
Yes.
And so when I was putting in good, healthy, whole foods, my skin looked a lot better. Now I was still doing treatments because I've been in the derm industry for so many years. So I'm doing lasers, Botox, fillers, and whatnot. But I did learn real quick, even the water we drink, how much water, and not drinking soda. I gave up soda probably 20 years ago.
Wow.
And so in processed foods, it all shows on the outside. Because like you said, it's our largest organ, it's our skin.
It does show, and it is so important, and I think that's awesome. You're a great role model for so many people.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything else that comes to mind that you would like to share about yourself personally or professionally? What's next in your agenda?
Yeah, so I am an Allergan national trainer in the United States. There's approximately 500 of us in the United States, and you know, when you've been doing what I've been doing for 20 years, like I said, you're the OG. I'm at that point in my life, I want to pay it back. And so when I first started in the industry, we didn't have trainers or coaches. We were just out there like cowboys in the wild, wild west. Well, let's just see how this injection works. Let's see what happens with the other one. Self-taught, basically. But nowadays, there are people like me that train new injectors, seasoned injectors, and you kind of get to the point in your career you really want to take it to another level, but really, what is the next level? There isn't a next level. I was selected to train under Dr. Mauricio De Mayo as one of his mentees for the next 2 years. Allergan had us audition, and they selected 15 of us out of the 500 trainers in the United States.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
that's
thank
awesome.
you. So that's what's on my horizon, is just traveling to train with him. And it's about better outcomes that are safer for our patients. This industry is full of cosmetic injectors. Everybody wants to be a cosmetic injector, but are they safe? Are they delivering really good and natural results?
Do they care about their patients and listen to the patient's needs?
Yes, and the Instagram face, I've been educated as the really full face. It looks the same. That's not really how I work, but natural beauty is what's important to me. And just learning that Dr. Mauricio De Mayo his whole system is called the MD codes, multidimensional codes. It's just a systematic way of injecting that's safe, predictable, and natural outcomes. So I think
great.
It's going to be great for the upcoming injectors to learn that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, I love how you help people feel beautiful and good from the inside out.
Yeah, it's important to me. It really is. And you know what else too, Pam? Beauty comes in all different shapes and sizes. I have, every once in a while, I have a patient that comes in and their asymmetry, they're really caught up in that. And I have to remind them that's what makes them beautiful.
Yeah.
Because there is the mirror study, the split face study, where they take the prettier side, so to speak, or the better side of the face and mirror image it. And then the study will be, choose this normal looking face or the mirror image, and everybody chooses the normal looking face. So asymmetry is beautiful.
It
and
is.
you know, there are just little things about, I mostly work with women, obviously, in this industry in the Midwest. Just little things about each person that makes them beautiful. Even though they don't like it about themselves, it's actually beautiful.
That's so nice to hear.
It really is. I see so much beauty that walks in my door every day. I mean, I have yet to meet a beautiful woman. And yeah, beauty's on the outside, but it's in the inside too.
It sure is.
So
I'm so glad to hear you say that. You know, because everybody ultimately wants to be seen as beautiful, and really what matters is if they feel beautiful on the inside themselves first. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So that's part of my work too. You know,
That's
I don't
great.
want you just to feel beautiful on the outside. I hope it matches the inside too.
Thank you, Michon.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's been so great to have you over.
And hopefully we'll have many more recordings in the future.
I would love that. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.